GoFundMe, peace is restored to the market. Jose Chile de Castro's Legal Aid Fund Donation Fund Help People Fund took in $25 on Wednesday to come in second in the GoFundMe race, with our own ongoing expenses fund returning to form with 2 new donations for a total of $30 to win the day. Ah, glory, power. Reporting on oneself is usually frowned upon, as day after day we battered and beat the competition to the top again and deserved our own woohoo for taking back the crown and beating back the dreaded trend that was on the verge of being a thing around here. Trends, bends, ends, mends, it's all a mystery to me. In our celebratory thoughts, we stumbled upon the case of our future Lord and Savior, Floyd Wallace, who again seems to be taking a break from the live streaming when he was reportedly going to be arriving in Colombia for his latest sex tourism trip by now. When we last heard from Wallace, he had missed his appointment to return to the embassy to get his passport straightened out, and he was going to return on Tuesday because he had a flight on Wednesday. He had promised to come back with news one way or the other as his status as things were in doubt, as he had not raised more than $5 towards his Airbnb costs, and he said there was a question about his passport that he thought was an unpaid fine. Wallace is currently listed as having a plea agreement pending in Oklahoma with a court date to accept sentencing on October 1st, 2024. This is for charges of obstructing an officer last year that he filmed as his very last audit under the guise of American Treasure for Jose Chile de Castro. We don't know if that would impact his leaving the country, but in most cases a defendant would know from the instructions of the court if he or she would be eligible to leave the country on a sex tour. Otherwise, a simple call to the court to notify them that you had tickets to leave would clear things up in an instant. But we, of course, don't have any of that. Floyd's gone dark again. Will he ever learn Spanish? Will he ever find love? Will he ever make more than $5 in a fundraising effort? Will someone tell him that he has a GoFundMe that we're currently reporting on? Until he comes back, we'll never know. And that's all we have for another day. On that note, if you're disappointed that we don't know how to communicate like a real boy and want to force me to keep writing this column each day, we do have a GoFundMe of our own. All proceeds go to keeping the lights on, eating, and writing new stories to feature here and on ReallyCoolSite.org.